I work as a personal brand and leadership coach, and part of my whole philosophy is around visibility. If I'm asking my clients to step out and be visible, then I have to walk the talk. So before we met, I was actually pondering, how do I get into that space of visibility, and podcasts and that opportunity to be in those spaces seemed like a really good area to be in, but I didn't know how. I didn't know how to do that. You made it easy. So I could just so you explained it out, outlined the strategy very well. You're very good at follow-up. So it was always fresh of mind. It wasn't like 2 or 3 weeks later. And even though there was lots of discussion and me humming and hawing, you always were on task as to saying, well, the last discussion we looked at this. And you're very good at giving me instructions, but for you to do the work, you actually had to have me doing work, and I can be a distractor, but you actually kept me on task. You actually made me think, because I had to do a profile as well. So it actually helped me in my coaching, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, who am I? How do I want to be seen? What is it that I have to say? What is my story? And you were very good at guiding me along. Just very excited. It was great. Kind of excited and a little bit scared, because it was new and stepping out of my comfort zone, but I was very, 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 very happy. What changed for me after working with you was that I became more confident in my ability to present my story. And I was also realized that there is a process that goes with it in regard to preparation, that it's not something that you just wing in and just ask me a few questions. You actually have to be prepared and clear about what those responses to those questions will be. There's a little bit of work going in, but that's good, because it gives you focus, and it actually also gives you more confidence, because you feel more prepared. When you're talking about something you love, it's great, but you can go off tangent, because, you get very excited. I can anyway. But I found that was a really good piece for me, definitely, because it's given me the opportunity to promote on LinkedIn, on my social media platforms, and that's got a really good uptake. I've had people ask me, like, oh my God, I just saw you. What were you doing? I was like, well, this is what I was doing. So that was very much around the conversations that came from that visibility. In regard to opportunities, I think that those are still formulating, still in discussions. It's with any opportunity, I think it's about the relationship and how you build it. But definitely it was a really good intro into like-minded people, and it was a matter of continuing our conversations. I definitely, and I've mentioned this before, confidence. I'm far more confident about my ability to present and the structure, confident around preparing, understand the structure, and look forward to doing more. I actually like it, and I enjoy it very much. It's definitely a move around that confidence and ability to understand how important the preparation is. It's not just a wild conversation. It's actually, you have to be prepared and understand how to do it. I would say do it. Why are you on the fence? Because I don't understand why you would be. You're either going to do it or you're not, right? I think that it gives you huge opportunity to really promote your visibility and your brand. And it allows you to become that thought leader. The more visibility you have, the more people see you. And I think that if you're starting up in a business, it's really good in visibility and personal branding. If you're looking at where to go next in your career, once again, it's that visibility, it's that self-promotion. When I first started working with podcast guests, I can't think of any fears. I'm more interested in the exploring what that looks like, because I'm used to talking anyway, so I don't think there was fear as such, just confirmation that I wasn't going to be sitting in there rabbiting on. It was more around me thinking, oh God, how do I stay grounded, how do I stay focused without getting into a tangent? And that was where you were very good at helping me get that structure in place. For me, my ROI was more not so much money, more about visibility and opportunity. So money comes later, but you still have to work. I mean, that's just the natural way in which business operates. Very rarely do they go, yep, here's the cash. But for me, those were the two, that was my ROI, and I definitely achieved it working with podcast guests.